Okay, I have this Craftsman riding lawnmower. I'm going to be doing maintenance on changing the oil filter, changing the blades if it needs it, fuel filter if it needs it, don't look like it does, and greasing the steering and checking the blades and air filter to make sure that things are good to go for this year. All right, we're going to take the lights out to get this hood off, which they just turn clockwise and out. Same on this side, clockwise, and it should come out. Then we're going to run it through that little area right there. And then I'm going to tuck them up in there, so if I want to move it or something, I don't run them lights over. Alright, and then we're going to take the hood about halfway up and out. Now I'm right there with that, so I'm going to lift it up to change the blades. Okay. These mower blades, obviously you'd see they're upside down. The bent areas that are bent up are always supposed to go towards the mower deck, never downward. So instead of them being like this, they should have been like this. See, your cutting blade, your blades rotate like this. So they had these upside down. So we're going to take them off. We're going to put new ones on. This is a 42-inch blade, or deck. And you see, blade bent up, always goes up. Alright, we're going to head and put these new blades on. And they're 6-star. So remember, 42-inch deck. They're a 6-star point. And I'm talking about right here. Make sure you get them lined up. They should fall right in place before you tighten the nut, so you don't mess up them grooves on it. Hold on to your blade when you go tighten them. Alright, blades are done. Alright, we're going to take the oil filter off. It's like I always say, do not tighten these with wrenches. You just tighten them by hand. This one I had a bear of time trying to get off, which I had to use channel locks to get it off because someone over tightened it. I couldn't even get it off by hand. I mean, you want it snug, but you don't want to use a wrench to tighten it up. Always use your hand. Okay, oil filter is 6600. That fits this mower. We're going to go ahead and get it screwed back on. Alright, then I'm going to tighten it by hand. That's good right there. I'm going to wipe the oil off. Now we're going to go to the other side and drain the oil out of the motor. Alright, this is a 1/2 inch. We got to get that off. And always lefty loosey, righty tighty. So left loosens it, which always counterclockwise loosens, clockwise tightens, which this one pours literally right onto the frame. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and put this tube into there to catch it where it's not going over frame. And it's just gotta be enough just to start it in there. As you can see, I got some around the frame. And they don't have an extension on there because of the steering. So now we're gonna let that drain. And while you're waiting for it to drain, you know, you could do your greasing, blow your mower deck off, which this one I'm going to wait until I go outside to do because it's got a lot of crap on it. I don't want it in my garage. This one doesn't have any grease zerks on the wheels or on the deck, so we don't have to grease anything. We're going to check the air filter. Make sure you have a grease or oil pan underneath catching your oil. But all right, we're going to turn these where it says unlock. And we're going to blow this filter out. As you see, it's really dusty. So I'm going to take an air hose and blow it out. And I'm going to blow it out. Some people rather have a new one. Some people want them blown out. And you probably want to wear a face mask while you're doing this. It gets really dusty. Alright. Alright, got to blow it out. Just slide it in there, push it down, it locks in. Then we'll put the air breather cover back on. And you just turn the knobs to where it points lock and it's locked down. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for the oil to finish draining. Alright, it's done draining, so I'm gonna take my pipe back off and put that plug back in. Which, like I said, kind of a poor design right there. You think they would have designed something where that would have drained away from that frame. Which sometimes people want that a pipe put in there like I was using just now to drain. But this one had to be 90 and go down in this hole because of the steering rod right here. So that's probably why they didn't do that. So alright, now we're going to put oil in it, which is 5W30. Don't forget to tighten that up. I about did. That wouldn't have been good. You definitely want to take your time. Don't forget to tighten things up, because you don't want to be blowing a motor up. And motors can get very expensive. Alright, now we're ready to put oil on it. I always put 1 quart in there and check it. You never know. Check that one more time. Sometimes it helps just to wait till your tube drain, or till you get some of the oil off the tube, because what it does is once it collects along here, then you can't get an accurate reading. Yeah, it still needs more. So we're at 1 quart. I think we're going to do about half because it kind of looks like about half. Let's see here in a minute. Okay, yeah, it takes 1.5 quarts of oil. What I did is I started it, let it run for about 5 seconds to get the oil in the oil filter, shut it off, and check it in. Make sure, that you got enough oil in it. I never go by, looking it up to see how many quarts. I always just add what needs until it's up to dipstick where it needs to be at. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and put the hood back on and put the lights back on it. It goes through. And you just set in the groove. And you just twist them clockwise. Alright, and that will be it. Make sure you check your mower deck belt. Make sure it's good, which this one is. Check your tires. Make sure you got plenty of air. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.